Well, Chris, this is what we've been waiting for. Opening day, everyone starts with a clean slate, and optimism is high.
There's optimism for every team, even the ones in the middle of rebuilds. And for the fans, I tell you, this is the best day ever because everybody's team is undefeated, and it's possible for anyone to win the championship. We're not in February, the doom days of February, where fans have their head down because the record kind of shows them the reality of the situation. So right now, this is for the dreamers. This is for the fans to root their teams on. Optimism is abundant, but it may not last that long for some teams.
Good perspective. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. We've got West. Tracy McGrady is out there with Duncan. Then there's Carter, and it's Yao in at the center position. Philadelphia on D. Here's Duncan, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
Now here's Johnson. He feeds it to Chamberlain. Davis kicks to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Oh, they lean on him for a big portion of their scoring with a good reason.
Tipped away. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And Johnson with the stuff.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Yeah, guys, and the finish is the perfect capper. I mean, taking it all the way to the 10.
Here is Carter. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. From 10 feet out, bank shot, no good.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. McGrady dishes to West. McGrady kicks to Duncan. And Davis pulls it down.
He loses concentration at the moment of truth and blows the layup.
And the Spurs now in the post-Kawhi Leonard era of the franchise. Greg, how do they recover, do you think?
If any team can survive losing a player of Kawhi's caliber, it's got to be the Spurs. They have good depth, got a good return in the trade, and players will step up. Won't be the power they once were for a while, but they'll rebound in no time.
Drills it from outside.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Johnson left side. It's stolen by West. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Carter's got 5.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
And the basket by Johnson.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Spurs trail by 3, and San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
Yeah, they gave up in that one. The defense constantly breaking down way too many times.
Yeah, I'm with you. Disgraceful performance and an issue that might be tricky to fix.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Chamberlain. Anthony comes in for Davis. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Irving. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Clyde Drexler. Now here's Pierce. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And Pierce always been great at just getting into the heart of the defense. Feels real comfortable when he's in attack mode around the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And it's tied up with that one. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Johnson. He's got 8. Ewing. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Pass to Pierce. Over Anthony. off the left rim and out.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Yeah, that just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
Here's Havlicek. Hits the target from 18 feet. Havlicek's got his first points of the game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
Well, yeah, small lead so far, but it's building fast. They better watch out.
And so it's Irving who brings it up for Philadelphia. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Pierce. Draymond Green is out there with Walton. Then there's Havlicek. And it's Kuzi in at the 1 spot. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against New York. Here's Irving. And he uses the glass on the layup. Chris, of current players who could eventually become coaches, who would you put in that category? There are a lot of brilliant guys that play this game, think the game through so well.
Chris Paul, Ariza, those guys come to mind for some reason to me. Klay Thompson,
yes,
he comes to mind. And I don't know if it's the personality that I see these guys in or if it's the way that they approach the game. But, yeah, those guys come to mind. I definitely could see them taking the game to another level once their playing days are in.
Now here's Pierce, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. It's stolen by Anthony. In the corner, Irving with it. He trains the quick shot. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I like how Irving feels the defense out. He senses he has room to shoot and fire once he gets the rock.
Havlicek outside. Passes it to Walton. Fade away. Green kicks to Havlicek. Just 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Here's Walton. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Irving finds Anthony. Outside, Rodman. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And as we have a moment now, let's take a look at the three-pointer to two-pointer shot ratio here in the postseason for the 76ers. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Well, you have to review your matchups, make sure you're maximizing the potential of each one.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Chamberlain's checked in for Ewing. Anthony Davis comes in for Anthony. Irving's checked in for Rodman. Clyde Drexler has subbed in for Petrovic. Back to McGrady.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Irving attacking. Pass to Drexler. Inside. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Drexler. Drexler's got his third assist on the night. McGrady passes to Carter. Off target from outside. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Irving against McGrady. Fires the 3. And it's Irving missing. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Grizzlies in Memphis. West against Irving. West kicks to Carter. 5 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Yep, that one goes. West has got the lead up to 2 now for the Spurs.
I mean, that's what I'd call the prototype. When you talk about catching and shooting, West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money.
Now here's Davis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
And that one falls for Davis. Magic Johnson, he checked in for Irving. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
His free throw ability makes him tough to defend in the post. Teams can't get too physical with him.
You don't have to be in a hurry. They can hold for the last one.
No question. It's not easy to be patient, but you really don't want to give up an extra possession.
Drexler against Carter. Six seconds left in the first half. For 3, West. It's good from long range. West has got his second bucket of the night.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very...
Thanks very much. Tim, where are you looking at?
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the... Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. If you look at the second quarter scoring, they had a small edge. They really hung tough as we got close to halftime. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they...
The beautiful skyline of downtown Philadelphia, all lit up, dressed up, and ready to go. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Magic Johnson has done in this game.
Well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
Terrific first half on offense. This is how you draw it up. We'll see if they can maintain that efficiency going forward.
Magic Johnson is out there with Drexler. Then there's Chamberlain. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Irving in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Man, I love seeing Carter take flight. Ben Saturday, a powerful dunker on these alley-oops.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. Kicks it out to Drexler. Irving surveying the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over McGrady. Irving can't get it to go.
You got to give the D credit there. It affected him. He didn't have much room to get the shot off.
And the pass to West. And here's Duncan. You know, when it comes to ongoing contract negotiations, C-Web, how distracting did you find it for those players and for yourself to deal with all that going on?
It can be very distracting if you allow it to take over. But I would suggest for players in those situations, whether you're a restricted free agent or a free agent, I would give you one piece of advice, and I think LeBron has epitomized this. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about what team or what pending teams or what city you like to go swimming in or you and your wife visiting this summer, because all that does is create confusion. And all it does is send a message to fans and other players that maybe you're thinking about something that you can't control at that time. And so usually I think you should go introspective. You should work as hard as you can to improve and to get better. But that is something that definitely can distract you. And so hopefully you have a great layer of people that can be barriers from kind of the outside noise. The contract is going to be what it's going to be. And the only way you can continue to prove your worth is by going out there, executing every day on the court.
Good stuff. Here's what Philadelphia is going with right now. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Chamberlain, and Anthony subbed in for Anthony Davis. Here's Anthony. The 76ers with another miss. San Antonio trailing here. Havlicek outside. Duncan surveying the D. Havlicek against Ewing. Shoots from the baseline. And it's Havlicek missing.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
And how about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Kuzi passes to Pierce. Here's Havlicek. San Antonio again missing. The 76ers leading by 3. Nobody near Irving. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's a minute left to play in the third. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To end the run. And Pierce finishes inside. Pierce has got 5 points so far.
Look, he's a tough fella to deal with when he gets below the free throw line.
Drexler against Havlicek. Drexler kicks to Johnson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And it's on John Havlicek. The 76ers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
That's good from Johnson. Some changes for Philadelphia. Rodman comes in for Irving. And Petrovic subbed in for Clyde Drexler. Green, he's checked in for San Antonio. So Johnson hits 2 of them.
Once he gets into a groove like that, you can just count him.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Outside, Pierce. Pass to Kuzi. There's 21 seconds left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Walton. Pierce trying to break free. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Walton.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Anthony with it. Johnson for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. 76ers lead by 3. And we'll be back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Tracy McGrady is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's West. Then it's Walton. And it's Carter in at the shooting guard position.
And when Draymond sets his feet, catches, and releases in rhythm, watch out.
Kicks it to Johnson. for West. West against Johnson. Johnson draws the double. Davis. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got 6 assists now in the game.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
And the Spurs making a change here. Yao's checked back in. "60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth." Carter down low. He kicks it to Walton. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Carter. To tie it up. And he's good on the 3-ball. Carter's got it all tied up now for San Antonio.
He wants the ball. They want him to have the ball. And as usual, he comes through in the clutch.
And the 76ers call time here.
Yeah, just hitting a reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
And the chance to draw up a great play. I mean, this is a chess match at work.
And the 76ers with some changes. Irving's checked in for Rodman. Clyde Drexler has subbed in for Petrovic. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brett Brown said to his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Here's Johnson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Duncan, he's checked in for San Antonio.
One shot, find the lanes.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Down low. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
Oh, boy, they like to redo that pass. I mean, bad way to lose a possession.
The 76ers leading by 3. And here's Johnson outside. Knocks it loose. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. West against Johnson. Passes to Carter. Duncan inside. Over Davis. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Yeah, you got to honor Duncan from the mid-range. When he's got space to shoot, he does not hesitate.
Johnson kicks to Davis. Over Duncan. The 76ers again can't hit it. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 1. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. 76ers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Kicks it out to Drexler. Here's Irving. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
And guys, it's crazy. He really was a late bloomer. You know, Irving didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear about with some stars. But, boy, he's more than made up for it.
2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Tremendous job at the line, as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
There's 1:17 left to play in the final quarter. West, that's good.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
But he's showing you he wants to close this game out. That's an attitude that he brings and is appreciated by the team.
And Davis can't get it to go.
He lets the D off the hook right there. I mean, if they let him get that open again in that spot, they'll get burned.
Carter dishes to McGrady. West outside. 6 on the shot clock to take the lead. The shot will not fall. And Philadelphia the other way now. What is on the line here?
Crowd is so focused.
It's stolen by Duncan. Johnson against West. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Carter up top. Drexler defending. Clock at 4.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Well, we want people to tune in, don't we? This is what they're tuning into. Big moments.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're behind by 2. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this?
Yeah, Greg, I say you go for that. I mean, try to get that big 3. That'll win you the game.
Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Jerry West.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of it.
Nice understanding of where to go with the pass.
San Antonio calls timeout. .11 seconds left in the game. Got it!
And how about the lift West gets on his shot? Leaning back just a touch. Very difficult to contest.
8 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Davis. It falls! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
He's just able to shoot over people at a high rate.
Yeah, using his size. That's what I like about his game. He understands where he has the advantage. Then he exploits it.
And here's a timeout from Greg Popovich. Going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And so in the game for the 76ers, Davis is out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Johnson. And it's Drexler in at the 2-guard spot. So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
He's not about to let those points get away. I mean, he knows they're going to need him tonight.
Left side West. Over Johnson. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. West has got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
Off delicate touch near the rim.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They trail by 3. 51 seconds left in the first overtime. Right side Davis. Back to Anthony. Lets it go from 14.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
McGrady against Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McGrady. It's good.
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
That's why you can't let yourself get in this deep a hole. Very little time now to climb out.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're trailing by 5. 12 seconds left in overtime. What's your take, guys?
And they're going to have to score. Quick foul. Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's a lot to talk about in this huddle. They'll also have to decide who they'll want to foul.
Drexler kicks to Johnson. There's the triple. Drexler, no good. And an intentional foul right there. And here is McGrady. And so it's San Antonio with the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Tim, how did you guys gain the momentum and win this game?
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you next time.